What is up, you guys? It's Kristi, and welcome back to another Simon Sunday reaction. What is up, you guys? It's Kristi, and welcome back to another Simon Nope. What is up, you guys? It's Kristi, and welcome back to another MoreSidemen reaction, Sidemen Debate Club. Now, my best guess is they're just gonna debate about something in general. Like, one team's gonna have to debate about this, and the other team's gonna have to, like, counter offer or whatever the hell it is. I don't know. They're gonna argue. That's just what's gonna happen. So I'm gonna shut up and we're gonna get into it right now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sidemen Debates Club.
Yes.
Oh.
Hello.
It's upgraded from Side Plus, is it?
We're going to be going 2v2 with four judges deciding who wins.
Okay.
So,
Boys, we are your jury for today, and we are going to be picking your debate topic.
Yes.
Do you want to read it out to them?
Yeah.
oh God, so we're against.
We're for it.
We're against. You are for.
Like, even if we disagree, we're for it.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to explain.
whatever
but
you
it
say,
didn't
I hate that. I hate that. This, whatever this is, disgusting.
disgusting.
The richer you are, the happier you are.
Oh, of course, yeah. Of course.
All right, boy. Who wants to go first?
Four should start, really.
Yeah, go on, Randy Cook.
Well, if you've got more money, obviously everything's better. You can buy whatever you want to. You can go out and do whatever you want. Nothing's a limit. Whereas if you're poor, you're probably uglier. Your teeth are probably worse.
Jesus
Probably
Christ.
smell a little bit. You can't find
100%.
Yeah, you can't find girlfriends. You can't find boyfriends. You know, life
What he
sucks.
said.
You know,
Who are you flexing on here?
You know what?
Yeah.
You
Who
were
are you
unhappier
trying to
when you
flex
were poor.
on?
this is a game. I was no, I wasn't. Wait.
You were unhappier when you were poor.
No.
You're not old school Randy. Like,
I was so depressed when I was poor. I was so sad. And then
hefty
actually,
time, he was crying.
yeah,
all
and
the
then
time.
KSI came and helped me.
And now you got money.
Yeah, and I got money. So thank you, JJ, for making me richer and happier in life.
See me in the Maldives on a jet ski, rich.
Then got engaged.
I was happy. Was not crying. Was not
Yeah.
sad. Rich things.
He was happy.
Rich things.
What else is there?
Can we like counter while you're talking?
No.
No, you don't want
Also, like, imagine you're sad and you're
Yeah.
like poor.
Yeah.
You can't even get a therapist because
Exactly. So when you're poor, life gets worse. You know the square root of something that happens when you're poor.
What?
You do it down when you're poor.
What are you on about,
You
bro?
can't get a therapist. You can't buy food. Just everything's shit.
it turns to crime.
You turn to crime, and then your life gets even worse. Whereas
Then you turn to drugs,
What
even
money
worse.
does, and by the way, money can help. You can be philanthropic.
You can be what
You
now?
can give to charity. You can give back to people.
Yes, therefore you
Good
can
feelings.
save the poor if you're rich.
You're
If you're poor, you
You're
can't.
poor.
Nothing.
You get fat.
You get...
Well, no, I got
Poor Ethan was fat.
no.
Richer Ethan. Jim. Everything.
Jim.
Yeah.
Right, anyway, go.
I would argue otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay. Money makes you happy. I don't buy it, if you see what I did there.
Because you don't have money.
Simon's like, hey, yo,
Hey, go man.
It's the simple things in life that make you happy. And you know, one of the happiest places I've ever been is when I went to Cuba, and there were people out there, they didn't have any luxuries. They were out sitting in the park, having a shout, kicking footballs around, and they weren't connected to the internet. Only 30% of people there have internet, and they were just happy doing their thing. And I was like, wow, they don't have a lot, but they appreciate what they do have. And I think it wasn't important about the money there. I think, yeah.
How did you get there? Did you get
Yeah, I was like, exactly, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, how did you get to Cuba, though?
All right, boom, knowledge. Josh,
Yeah.
I'd say you're engaged, you're happier now, yeah?
Yeah.
Less money, you bought a ring.
No,
No, you're not as happy. You're not happier.
I'm happier.
You don't have less money even though you bought a ring.
No, because I've made more since then.
Damn.
Even more.
Yeah, you have even
And the
more.
ring wasn't worth that much, right?
No, basically because I spent money.
You're outing him like that.
Because I spent money, I was like, I'll go work some more, make some more money. So
Yeah.
I'm actually richer because of it.
And he streamed after, which made him happy.
I remember saying you can't reply. But
Oh, sorry, you asked me a question.
Yeah,
You asked me a
You
question.
were interrogating him.
Well, to quote the great KSI, money can't buy happiness.
Did you say
I
that?
did say that.
You did.
Wait, really?
Okay. Well,
When did you say that?
Oh,
Keep going.
God, man, I don't know.
Let's do it, let's do it, run it.
You got like 2 minutes.
Well, I would argue that, when Randolph's divorce finally goes through, he will be
Oh.
happier
Dear Lord.
and he will have
Where
less
is
money.
this Where is this going? Where is this going, bruv? What is happening? What is JJ saying, like, what is happening?
It's a valid point. It's a valid point.
It's a valid point.
no.
I know that Harry really enjoys recording with the boys. He thinks that the overproduced more expensive shoots aren't as fun. When we just sat spending
Always
time
on
with the
something,
boys.
yeah.
It's a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot funner, and you can be happier just.
Do you know, we
spending
went
time with
on
people who
my
don't need the money.
went away for my stag, and we did spend lots of money.
Saying,
on lots of
stop saying things that cost money.
I'm making a point.
his life he
We
lives.
went away, we spent a lot of money, but also one of the most wholesome moments on that trip, we were just out chilling outside the villa. We kicked a football around.
Inside the villa.
It's outside the villa, yeah.
Prime villa.
I know. He gets so bad at this.
It's my PJ with.
He's really bad at this, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
It was a simpler moment.
Was it simpler
I would
moments?
say, Ethan, your happiest moment in life, I would assume,
Ah.
the birth of your child.
Yeah.
Money can't buy that.
Yeah, money can't buy that.
Unless
No,
you
but
pay
it
for a
does
surrogate.
cost.
We're in England.
We're in England.
Money can't buy that.
It does. The average cost of raising a child is £250,000. So you could argue it is quite expensive.
Yeah, but you're going to spend that money and you're still happy.
Not making me richer though, is she?
That's not the point.
Well, hopefully, yeah. You did. Okay.
Do you want a counterpoint or do you just have one?
I feel like both are quite shit. To be honest. Okay, so first of all, I would like to clap back at those by saying Harry literally had his hand on a private jet for 17 hours, and the only thing that drove him to do that was money, because he knew that the money that
No,
he get from that jet-
no, my friend.
Family.
It was all about content.
It was all about family.
Harry was there for the content.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
did you donate the money? Did
Huh?
you donate any of the money, or did you keep the money?
To who? To
To a charity.
No, he said he was doing it for his brother.
Yeah.
It was about
Okay.
family.
Okay, so did you?
Did you give your brother money?
I did.
And did that make you happy? I was like, oh, fuck, I should have kept myself, but yeah. But that money gave you and your brother happiness.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ethan, as well, having a child is expensive, you know, but you can buy whatever she needs. If she needs milk, you can get that. You can source that. If she needs nappies, you can source that. You can get 3 or 4 different prams for Faith. What she wants.
Yeah, why is your hand?
Gun fingers in a
No,
race.
bro's
Gun fingers in a
The gun fingers,
I'm
those
like God,
guys.
bro's going right now. Yeah.
Dude,
I
my
also argue the
fingers.
divorce, by the way, Simon. You've lost at you. I love God. I do love God.
Right.
The divorce is actually motivating me to work harder and earn more money.
This
Because I know by having more
But
money, I
this
can
one
do
is
more
like-
frivolous things and then also give my daughter more. Now that the divorce is over. Well, it's not over yet, but
Sorry. I got distracted.
and also, KSI loves money, so I don't know what.
I know, we have
Okay, well,
These two only upload for brand deals.
I was going to say this. You said that Harry
You're
likes
not
my
wrong.
production stuff. That's
Yes,
not
I
actually
know.
because of the content. It's because of the fact that he gets more dividends.
Well, I would argue that the funnest times we've had are when we're just sitting around being friends rather than, you know, any of the...
In a £10,000 private lounge.
I'd say
anywhere.
No.
Anywhere.
a lot of our best memories are very
The-
expensive
the-
places.
Do you know what? Also, when we do a
the one where they're singing Holiday or freaking in Benidorm, right? I can't remember if that's where it is, but I want to say it's in Benidorm and they're singing Holiday. That part. that one is so freaking wholesome. I know they're out on holiday, but they're just so wholesome. I love that. It was so
Sidemen
fun.
filming trip, the cheap team, often the footage is more entertaining because they go off the energy.
Cheap team.
Yeah.
That is true.
It was Iron Apple.
You're not wrong.
Then why do you celebrate when you get on the good team?
Because you have to.
This
Because
is true.
the idea of it is better than it actually being.
Yeah.
I think I'm
True.
You big
Why are so many rich people depressed?
because they have a therapist to find out that
Why are so many children living in poverty? Because they're
What now?
what does that mean?
It makes sense.
He's a massive
Yeah, because it's their fault, obviously.
Whoa.
I'm thinking
It's the video, man.
Is it going to make it? We're having some fun. What are you doing?
Okay.
Okay.
Should we deliberate? So
We should.
Yeah,
that's fine.
you guys decide now.
I don't like either side.
No,
I think
you know,
pretty weak arguments for the
I
topic.
am
I think we should
swaying.
settle what there should be between
Well,
both of
no,
them.
no, I am swaying towards Josh.
Of course you are.
and
Shock.
Randall.
Shock the billionaire.
I mean, I do like both points, but I feel like they had more compelling points that,
He said frivolous.
yeah, that was a really nice word, and that's really like,
He said frivolous.
Privilege.
He had gun fingers for half of it.
I praise hand.
I mean, it's close, but
That's close.
I
Okay,
think,
should we talk about?
I think,
What are you saying?
Should we just send them both to prison?
What did they do?
Court? They're supposed to be exported out of the country, I think. Exported. To Cuba.
To Cuba.
Rwanda. Yeah. Put you on the next one. Rwanda Airlines this time.
I don't know who I'm picking here.
I'm gonna pick Josh and Randall.
I'm gonna pick Simon and Vic.
I'm gonna go Simon and Vic as well. Yeah.
As a man of faith.
Ethan?
I am going to pick Simon and Vic.
Oh, yay! That's honestly was the
Vic
best
did
they
not help
won.
himself with that. Like we just play football in a private pitch.
Oh, well, good game.
Yeah.
Good game, boys. No
I
handshake.
love how Ethan was getting all like just
Yeah,
snuggly.
your topic. You are arguing against.
Yes.
Yes.
Contacting aliens will benefit humanity.
Oh, gotcha.
I'd
Okay.
like to hear from the 4 team first, please.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Which one we cut?
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it.
All right. Aliens.
Oh
The
dear.
fact that they're able to even get in contact with us shows that they are so advanced
Technologically.
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 Why was I strong with that? So we can obviously conversate with them to understand their technology.
Obviously.
Obviously.
I missed that one.
Also, the fact that
I thought we were telling them.
what the hell? Let me speak. Let me cook.
Keep cooking.
Also,
You're losing points.
also, we could do the impossible
Oh no.
with an alien.
Stop. I knew it was going there. I freaking
Mating
knew
with
it
an
was going
alien
there, bro.
Could really advance the human race.
Couldn't.
Really be the human race anymore. We'd be a hybrid.
A hybrid, and we'd finally be able to overtake AI,
Oh wow.
Would we?
our greatest enemy in the 21st century.
I No audience, man.
Talking to aliens would further our understanding of the universe, seeing as our little tiny chimp brains are so inadequate. We are going to learn about the Milky Way and not chocolate bars. Am I right?
Hey, but it's got comedy as well.
Really nice. Flying saucers and that, we think are sweet.
Flying
Little do we
saucers
know,
and that,
they're
what do you
actually
mean?
spaceships. Out here, flying around, and they can go from planet to planet. What can we do? Our longest flight is to Australia. That's shit.
Also, their argument's going to be like, oh, if we get in contact with them, aliens are just going to kill us because they're smarter than us.
Why are we just assuming that they're horrible?
Yeah.
They're not even horrible people. They're horrible aliens.
Like,
yeah, but none of us.
humans, we're all loving people.
Yeah. No. We're all born kind and
We're
loving.
all
And guess
born.
what? Your environment shapes you.
Exactly.
And aliens' environments, what? Forever changing, mate. That's going to make them more advanced.
Yeah.
They're going
Aliens have a
from
bad environment.
planet 2B, yeah, and then they just hop out and go to somewhere else, bro. They go planet 4B. Now what? And planet 4B is fucking lovely. They're all kissing over there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'll go.
I like it. I like it.
Any more points?
No,
We'll let them.
we'll chill with that.
Yeah.
Okay, against is okay. Was it contacted aliens or like if we?
Yeah.
Would
It was
be good up-
contacting aliens.
We good. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. So, Toby, you might be a knowledgeable on this. What percentage of the world would you say is religious?
I'd say about 50%.
50% of the world religious. 3.5 billion people
Totally
religious,
guessing.
right?
No.
We meet an alien and their whole fucking construct of what they think is real crumbles. Because you don't see aliens in the Bible, you don't see aliens in the
Oh,
Quran, do you?
chill,
You don't
Lord.
see it.
He's about to
Yeah, the world would go into turmoil because everyone thinks is real and what everyone believes in is no longer true. You're gonna have mental breakdowns in the Middle East. You have mental breakdowns in the Catholic Church. It's gonna be bedlam.
Good word.
That is a good one.
What are you gonna say?
My opposite numbers stated that mating with aliens would be beneficial to the human race, would create hybrids. I say the only thing it creates is disease. What happened when a man tried to fuck a chimp?
AIDS. Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, HIV, AIDS.
Okay.
So you want space AIDS?
That's pretty good. This is a heater right here.
All right. There must be something
Toby,
else.
bro.
What's gonna be? What if the aliens? Okay. What
I'd
if
cut your head.
the aliens We're paedophiles.
That's a good point.
We cannot know. We don't like pedos. We don't want to find out.
No, we have to protect
We're
our
dealing with
children.
enough as it is. We're trying to get rid of them.
Yeah.
That was a good point.
Thank you. Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
you're
we'll
done.
leave it there for now.
Any rebuttals?
All right.
Space aids and pedophiles.
Now we're cooking. This is better.
Space aids. Let's say we do get space aids for mating from the aliens. Guess what? The aliens know how to get rid of it. Aliens are so advanced that they can cure cancer.
Yeah.
Wouldn't we all want to cure cancer, guys?
Yeah, absolutely, mate.
Would you want to cure cancer?
We would.
Wouldn't we want to cure space aids?
Yeah.
Wouldn't we want to cure chlamydia?
Really important. We can screw chlamydia.
Fucking the sea, mate. We got tablets already.
So, that's why
Bloody
it's
hell.
so important to communicate with aliens, to understand their knowledge, to understand everything that they have created, that they've produced, that they've seen, and we'll be able to know so many things in our history and the history before our history. And then maybe even before that.
You know what's also crazy?
Cold soup.
He tried bringing up religion.
Yeah.
And guess what? Aliens have a religion. It's called science.
Oh!
And guess what? They know how the world works. They've seen it. Universal, all that. They're out here, bro. They know the fucking E equals all that.
You don't even know.
E equals MC squared.
Yeah, hold that. You don't even know I contacted them. You don't know what I just said to you.
Wow.
Because you haven't contacted them.
Yeah.
I'm doing crazy stuff, bro.
You literally sound like a person on crack, bro. I'm sorry.
It will benefit us.
Oh,
I contact them.
yeah.
And he is the example.
Yeah, he's the example. But he
Yeah.
contacts them.
Can I ask bring him up?
Also, wouldn't it be so cool to be in a spaceship?
I mean, fair.
You got people rapping.
have those.
Titchy Strider and them, man, made songs about spaceships. Guess what? We've been dying to talk to them. We've been frothing in the mouth. People even fucking lied about talking to aliens and going moon and that. So guess what? We've been so desperate to fucking talk to these lot. And guess what? It's finally time.
Finally.
It's time to go.
It's time to go.
Yeah,
Listen here, right? Our country.
No. They'll cure them.
They'll cure them. It's the
Yeah.
If they can't be cured, space jail.
Yeah.
space
No one wants to
jail.
go space jail.
The alien paedophiles he's asking about.
Yeah, the alien
They
pedophiles.
don't exist.
They don't exist.
Okay, how can you say that?
So how do you know these
How do you know
things?
that?
Yeah, you're talking
A lot of things you keep saying. You say that you know them.
Yeah.
Sounds like cat.
Aren't humans meant to
If
be?
if I speak too much, I might get abducted.
We're willing to take the risk.
So you're saying they're a threat?
Are you scared of them?
Oh.
By the US government.
Also, that's a fucking very good point, mate. Area 51. Area 51, yeah? Well, why are we keeping it a secret? We should know that we're talking to them. Why are they keeping it a secret?
It's not the
It's not anymore.
And also, I have a feeling.
He's just venting about this.
I know.
He made things up. Listen here, humans are meant to be compassionate and everything, and guess what? They still touch kids. So listen, aliens can't be any worse, mate. Can't be any better. I think you're fine.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready for that.
He talked about aliens being able to cure space aids.
Yeah.
That's what the chimps thought. Oh yeah, we'll fuck a human. They'll deal with it.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Hey, we're
We're still battling
I'm
AIDS.
sorry.
human
Here, man. It would be a completely new obstacle that they have to develop the technology to try and deal with. It's not. Yeah, we'll cure it. What do you mean?
aliens wouldn't get rattled like that. Composure, right?
And then talking about the pedophiles.
Yes, let's.
Big concern.
Yes.
Epstein Island existed. Who wants Epstein Planet?
Oh.
I don't.
Good point.
Who knows? Who knows, mate? You could be on the list.
Well, I'm not trying to communicate with them. I'm not trying to go there. You are.
Oh,
You're the one trying to talk to them.
They're really angry here, mate, about that.
I mean, my name's not redacted, so.
So it's just still there.
Yeah, so, yeah. You know what I mean?
Hold on, wait. Actually, no, wait. I'm not even on the list. I'm not on the list.
JJ.
We cannot risk
Idiot.
talking to aliens because we don't know what could happen. We can't trust them as a
Yeah.
species. We need to build up a rapport first before we.
Isn't that contacting them though?
Sort of, yes.
What
There
do
was an
you
argument as
mean?
well, and you may notice as well. Go on, go
The Jake and Josh episode, alien.
I respect you, lot.
A threat.
Oh, God. So get for calling them pedos, man. You gotta be nice.
Wow.
All right, let's deliberate. There was some quite compelling arguments.
Yeah. Really good argument.
But what I do like is that the against team has like a lot of if, buts, and maybes.
You like that?
Yeah, because that's what's scary about it.
It's true.
Where
They are
he's
talking definite.
Yeah.
and I'm not sure he knows definites.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not about if they're real or not. It's about what contacting them would happen.
What could happen? And you're just saying this won't happen. This will happen.
And they could be pedophiles, which we don't want.
They could be violent.
They could be violent.
They could be dumber than
They
us.
didn't listen to us.
No, they didn't hear us.
Give us
Chimp brains,
give us
that's
a
what
one
you
You're sounding pretty rattled right now.
Give us a one sentence summary of your argument.
Aliens?
It's hard.
I mean, it's very
All
hard.
encompass how
We'll try.
great contacting aliens
Try.
would be.
Give it a good idea.
Okay. Meeting with aliens would be good because they would cure cancer.
Okay.
Okay. The other point.
That's their argument. Okay.
Not a great summary as well. I'd say that was just reiterating
Sounded
one
like
of
another
the points
definition
of the
of
If we
argument.
lose, you guys love cancer. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
There it is.
So manipulation.
And then one sentence from them to make it fair, at least.
Yeah.
Just summarize your argument in one sentence.
Okay. We don't know what aliens would or wouldn't do. And frankly, we have enough problems on our plate.
Okay.
We don't know, and we do.
So the space AIDS one, he was like, oh, well, they can cure it. The point is, AIDS isn't curable here.
Yeah.
Space AIDS won't be curable for them either.
We don't know that.
It's a whole new problem.
We don't know that.
You
They
said
could, but they might not.
as
They probably would have been better for arguing that space AIDS doesn't exist.
Yeah. How do we know that space doesn't exist?
So they were passionate, but maybe
They're in
not
the
quite-
wrong areas.
not quite on the
Ethan, I love the way you spoke, actually. You actually got me fired
Yeah,
up
it was-
a little bit. And JJ, you brought some cool intellect into there, but I feel like ultimately, like, you weren't really...
Substance was lacking.
You were talking about facts, and we don't know facts, We don't know facts.
Yeah.
Well, we do know facts, but don't know those facts. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie as well. Ethan going with the moon landing really made me want to just disregard
They
everything.
did try and fix that. They did try and fix
The
that,
aliens
though.
there though.
Either that is not.
Just a
Sorry, yeah, and then also, I think Harry was spot on. Like, we don't know if they are.
They could be pedophiles.
They could be pedophiles.
Yeah.
And I,
That was gonna change the whole debate.
It literally changed
and the word there was they
everything.
could be. They could be.
Yeah, but they could also be pie animals.
There you go. So now you're arguing better. Now you got it.
Yeah, it's too late.
That's the
Yeah.
argument. It could be pie
They
animals.
could also be pie animals.
Yeah, and I would like to see that.
Yeah.
But if it's too late.
But if I'm gonna have to take the risk,
Alien raves should have barked off.
if I'm gonna take the risk of a party animal or a paedophile,
I would like to eradicate. Yeah.
For like party animal as well. Why don't you go for like, oh, they're just really fucking lovely. They want the best for the fucking universe or something like that. You went with
You could have
party
said like
animal.
aliens are the best blowjobs ever.
I also don't think I don't think they really rebutted the religious stance either. They
No, that was a good stance too.
They said they have a stance.
yeah, we did.
Go on, what was it?
I said they've got a religion. It's science, mate. And guess what? Science makes the world
So
go round.
that's his point though.
But that's
Yeah.
the exact point Harry made.
Yeah.
They'll come and overthrow worldly religion.
Well, maybe that would be quite smart.
It's got to go to the left. I think these two argued with each other more than.
I don't care anymore.
I love the.
I know you don't care anymore. Good job, Toby. Stop it. Stop it. That was super fun. I actually really enjoyed that. So hopefully you guys did enjoy. Obviously, make sure you go check out the boys. Links to the description as always, and I'll see all you beautiful, wonderful people in the next video. Alright? Bye.
Never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change.